colleague from Argentina here is asking, how do you get experience? Now I'm gonna emphasize that. How do you get experience if you're not in IT or you're just breaking in the industry? What's some recommendations?
Okay. Let me give you a few of them. First of all, you might be able to get an intern position somewhere. For example, I have some friends that are hiring interns that are both students in school or right out of school. More than one person that I interviewed in my conference is doing that. The one that actually said it publicly, so I'll mention it, is Mick Douglas. Now, Mick doesn't need any interns right now, but he hires interns, and he looks to hire people he thinks don't necessarily have the skill set, but have the aptitude. Have the aptitude for it. And he figures that out by talking to them.
Okay.
Another way is you could just get involved in open source.
Okay.
Right? Now, you might say, well, I'm not a programmer. Well, open source needs people doing documentation and testing and other things like that as well. In fact, before we even had the concept of open source, I just started writing code and releasing it. That's how I became a programmer. I just started doing it.
Right.
Certainly, you can download all kinds of free things. Kali Linux, Parrot, right? There's lots of distributions, Security Onion, the Elk Stack, and just start playing with them.
Okay.
Right, getting actual experience. Certainly having a CVE to your name gives you a lot of street creds. The question is, and this is an open question, is human resources going to understand what that is? Is that going to get you through their filters? Right? In some organizations, yeah. In some organizations, absolutely not, because the people initially looking aren't going to know what it is. And that doesn't show up in job descriptions. You know, we prefer you have 3 CVEs to your name or something like that.
Now, would that be a problem also if it's like one of those scanners that's scanning resumes too, that it's looking for certain things? So as they're scanning 1,000 resumes and going through, they're looking for CSSP, 5 years experience, kind of that. Having that CVE, like a common vulnerabilities and exposures on your resume, they might not be even searching for that.
They're probably not.
Okay.
They're probably not. Certainly, if you have a technical person taking a look at it, and there are technical people in human resources, not super commonly. It depends on the organization, right? I have some companies I work with where everybody's technical, and others where only the technical people are. They'd understand it.
Okay. Now, next question I have here is, how does the SSCP rank against the CISSP?
It's kind of its baby brother.
Okay.
It's a junior. It's becoming better known, and it's becoming both better known and more people have it. You're seeing it mentioned more often. In fact, it used to be a while back, quite a few years back, but if you passed your CISSP and they didn't accept your years of experience, what if there was something you had on your CV and it was like, well, we're not going to count those 3 months. You don't have 5 years. Okay. So what they used to do is they'd actually give you the smaller certification.
Okay.
Now they don't anymore. Now they give you, I think, an associate CISSP, and when you have that actual experience, they give you the full CISSP. So it is a CISSP junior.
Right. And then, like you said, and now from what I read, correct me if I'm wrong, you're talking about the Security Plus. If you get that, that will actually get you down to that 4-year qualification experience. Right. If you get a degree or a Security Plus, they'll knock off 1 year of experience that you need. Okay.
Yeah. And now their rules are changing all the time. So make sure you look at their site. I was actually on their site today. I'm going to claim I wasted 30 minutes trying to figure out if something counted or not and how to apply it. To maintain a CISSP, you need a certain number of CPEs per year. And they're pretty liberal about that. But sometimes figuring out how to actually apply things. I downloaded a long PDF and read it twice, probably.
That's awesome. So now,
and their rules have changed. They're pretty flexible, though.